Unit 8 test review. What's the solution of the equation log 2x plus log 10 equal 1? When you see two log function and it's a plus sign in the middle, that plus sign will become a multiplication. So when you combine them, it will just be log parentheses 2x times 10 equal 1. Okay, now we need to convert logarithm to exponential function, because when you see log, you solve it using exponential. When you see exponential, you solve it with log. Alright, so for logarithm and exponential, we all need the three letters. They are B, M, L, and they are written in different ways. For log, it will be log, base, middle, equal, last. And for exponential, it's base, middle, equal, last. Middle and last will always swap. Alright, so okay, for now, let's look at our logarithm. What's the b here? Again, if you see a log, but if you don't see the b, actually the b equal 10. Base is always in the beginning. And when you have a log to convert into exponential, there will be a big B in the beginning, big base in the beginning. Base, middle, last. Alright, now last will become new middle, middle will become the new last. So it will be 10 to the power of 1 equal 2x times 10. Alright, now let's see, 10 to the power of 1 is still 10. 2x times 10 will give you 20x. Don't forget the x. Now let's solve this equation. I need to use StatMap. However, do I have subtraction addition? No. Do I have division multiplication? Yes. I need to divide both sides by 20. Okay, now you should be able to figure out the answer. Question 2. First population. Okay, first population is the initial of 700. Increase at an annual rate of 43%. This is the rate. Alright, so this is not interest rate function. So for this one, we need to use the exponential equation of initial times parentheses 1 plus r to the power of how many years, which is t. The initial is 700. And then parentheses times parentheses 1 plus r, 1 plus 43% to the power of t. However, can I combine the 1 plus 43%? Can you please tell me what is 43% in decimals? Use your calculator. Tell me what's 43% in decimals. It's 0.43 because I need to move the dot twice to the left. Okay, so now I can actually rewrite it, because 1 plus 0.43 equal 1.43. So when I rewrite it, it's actually 700 times 1.43 to the power of t. This will be the formula. After 5 years, okay, it gives me the t equals 5. The approximate population will just be 700 times 1.43 to the power of 5 years. And you type this into the calculator, give me the answer. Alright, question 3. Which equation is equivalent to 3 to the power of 6 equal 729? Okay, please tell me, is this logarithm or exponential? Yes, it's exponential function. So I need to convert it to logarithm. For exponential function, I have base to the power of middle equal last. Logarithm, I have log base middle equal last. Again, middle and last will swap. Alright, now let's see. I need to write down the big B, the base, middle, last. Okay, for log it will be log base is 3, and then last to middle, middle to last. So you should be able to figure out the answer. Last to middle, middle to last. You need to tell me what to put in these two parentheses. Alright, question 4. A culture of bacteria is question 4. I need everyone's attention, please. Please change the graph. The starting point is actually starting at 15. So let's all change this graph. When you turn in this paper, if you didn't change this graph, I have to take off points because it's very important on your test. The graph must start at a point with y-intercept. The y-intercept cannot be 0. Otherwise, you cannot find the answer. Alright, now everyone should already change the graph. So now, can you please tell me what's the y-intercept? Yes, it's at 0, 15. Okay, now we need to use the graph to find the equation. So I have 0, 15. When x equals 0, y equals 15. Let's write down the formula first. The formula is y equal a times b to the power of x. When x equals 0, what's b to the power of 0? Any number to the power of 0 will be 1. So the coefficient will just equal y-intercept. So now I can know y-intercept, a equal y-intercept equal 15. Let's rewrite this equation. It will be y equal 15 times b to the power of x. Alright, now I actually need to solve the b. And how can I find another x and y? I need to pick another point. For example, I'm going to pick 460 for the x and y. 4, 60. So x equals 4, y equals 60. Let's see. 60 equals 15 times b to the power of 4. Alright, now I need you guys to type into calculator menu 3, 1, comma b. Please tell me what is b equal. Okay, your b should equal 1.4142. And then, now we have the b. I can write the equation as y equal 15 times 1.4142 to the power of, let's look at what's the new x. The new x is 4.5 hours. Alright, now I need you guys to still type menu 31, type this equation, comma y, and tell me what does y equal. And look at these 4 answer choices. What number is most close to is the closest to our answer? Okay, now question 5. Find an exponential model for the data in the table above. Okay, for question 5, I need you guys to go to calculator, use your calculator, list, and the spreadsheet. It should be home 14. And once you go to list and spreadsheet, on the very top you put X and Y, and then type in these 2 lists of data. After that, you put the blue box to the right of the first data set, and then you put menu 4 1 apple, A as an apple. Make sure it's A as an apple, not 8. Okay, then you can see the A equal what value, B equal what value, and to write it into the exponential equation, it will actually be y equal A times parentheses B to the power of X. Now I need you guys to type into the calculator and give me the answer. Everyone needs to do it. I'll come to check your calculator. Question 6. So this is a transformation problem. I need everyone to write this down. For logarithm, x plus h in the parentheses is actually moving to the left. X minus h in the parentheses is moving to the right. After the parentheses, if it's plus k, it's going up. After the parentheses, it's negative k is going down. Also, something very important, facts equal h. Vertical asymptote is x equal h. And remember, h will be opposite. Now, write this down and then use the notes to figure out what's the correct answer. Be ready to share your answer. Alright, question 7. For the question 7, I need you guys to write down some key features. For exponential, and for the domain of exponential, and for the range of log they are both negative infinity to infinity. This is something very important. And then you should be able to figure out what's the answer. So this is how I find domain of exponential, because on your project you probably already see for exponential the graph look like this. So horizontally they are domain, they can go all the way. And then for the range for log function, it actually looks like this. And you need to use different color. This is the range. Vertically, it can move all the way to negative infinity to infinity. So make sure you write this down. And for the asymptote, this is the range. This is the asymptote for log. This is the asymptote for exponential. Okay. Now question 8, the last question, inverse function. Inverse function, what's the other word for inverse? It's actually opposite. Okay, now let's see what operations does h of x have. 1 over 4. What's the opposite of 1 over 4? It's division, so the opposite of division will be multiplication, so it's just 4. I flip the 1 over 4. And then what's the opposite of logarithm of 6? Remember, log and exponential can always convert back and forth. So this will be 6 to the power of x. Alright, so which answer choice has 4 and 6 to the power of x? Okay. So now this is the end of the review. Good luck on the test.